Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I love collecting all kinds of toys, and I've been collecting now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Always on the hunt for buying new toys, and one way I come up with a little bit of extra money each month to buy these toys is by having a flea market booth with my friends. So let me show you some of the stuff I'm going to put in our booth. So those of you that didn't know, we do have a flea market booth. I have it along with a couple of my friends, Beverly and Jackie, and we take the things we don't want anymore or that we picked up at yard sales or other flea markets or just found here and there, and we put it at the flea market. Now, I usually do pretty good on the flea market. I make about $150 to $200 a month extra, and I usually just invest my money back on more toys for the toy museum. But what I did was I had a lot of dolls and stuff that were duplicates, so I'm taking them to the flea market. Now the flea market, our booth is number 47. I'm gonna show you the flea market a little bit later, but let me show you what I'm putting out today. The Steven doll, Tropical Splash Barbies, Country Bride Barbie. You might want to see the prices: 15, 10, and 10, 12. A Sun Sensation Ken, he's worth a lot more than 18, but I put 18. A Flight Time Ken, $10. Tropical Splash Steven, 15, and a Hawaiian Fun Skipper for 12. And then on the little miscellaneous things we have a Peppa Pig dollhouse for $3. I got these little wood carts that are super cute, $3 each at the flea market. Singing Ariel doll, $6.50. Little Betty Boop cosmetic bag, $4. Little cat figurine, $4. Some little porcelain bowls, $3 each. Musical note, treble clef, I think I put $4 on that. Vintage Tupperware, $4.50. This cool motorcycle. Limited edition mug, $10. Little silver pewter platter, $4. Mississippi basket, $4. These cute little chicken plates, $2 each. See what else? We did a lot of little bag deals just to get rid of stuff. Some vintage McDonald's cars for $2.50. Just one in there for $1.25, $2.50. A lot of these are toys I bought and just wanted a couple things out of the bag, so I'm just reselling the bags of toys of the things I didn't want. Boy bag, old vintage toys. It's just a lot of cool stuff. $2, $3, $4 a bag. This cool butterfly picture you hang on the wall. Got $8 on it. Somebody custom made that's pretty cool. And then just over here I have this really pretty picture of this church. That's been custom framed for $9, and then a pair of Choco's shoes that are lightly worn for $22. So if you like any of this and put it out at the flea market booth today, you got to help this guy fund his toy museum. He's got to keep buying new toys, so we got to sell the stuff we don't want. All right, I know you guys are ready to rush down to our flea market booth now. It's at 49 South Antiques Flea Market in Florence. Actually, when you pass downtown Florence, it's probably about 3 or 4 miles down the road, like you're headed towards McGee-Hattiesburg. This is what it looks like on the outside. It's a huge flea market. Now, we're in the first building. Our building is a little bit nicer. Then there is one more flea market right next door to it. So you can just have hours and hours of shopping at flea markets here. Now, as promised, I'm showing you our booth. It's booth number 47. It's on the back wall. I've already put all this stuff out that I showed you. And our booth has just a little bit of everything. It's an eclectic mix because 3 of us share it. Myself, Beverly Burnside, and Jackie McRaney. And we all bring our stuff here. We've all got our own sections. Got some vintage Tupperware there. We've got glassware, mugs, jewelry. Just a little bit of everything. People love our booth. It's one of the most full booths at the flea market. Now, our booth also has tons of precious moment figures if any of you collect those. I actually got them at a really good price at an estate sale, so I kept them at a good price for the flea market booth. We've got them priced like $5 to $9 or $10 each. So if you or someone collects that, come see us at booth 47. Now, this is my side of the booth. I have a lot of toys and just a little bit of everything. Got a signed autographed football there. A lot of dolls, some holiday Barbies, Dynasty dolls, Minions, superheroes. People love my booth, well, our booth, I should say, is because it has so many toys. And not a lot of the other vendors carry toys, have Miss America books. I could just shop at our booth forever, but this is all my duplicate stuff, so I don't need to shop there. It's got Wonder Woman, Baby Yoda, some vintage Barbies in bags, Ty Beanie Babies there, vintage dolls, Star Wars stuff, more vintage dolls. There's so much good stuff here. So make sure you drop down. It's in Florence. It's just a lot of fun just to shop there. Every time I go into the flea market, I end up buying stuff from other people's booths. So I probably spend just as much as I make, but I guess I'm just a junk thrift shopper at heart, and I love a good flea market. One more thing I did all these bag deals hanging off ropes off the ends of our booth just to maximize the space. And you get all kinds of great stuff in those bags for like $1, $2, $3. A lot of little toys. Kids come in buying toys all the time. Our booth, again, is just so much fun, and I really enjoy having it. I've been partners with Beverly and Jackie for about a year now, and it's just been a ton of fun. So if you get bored this weekend, you don't have anything to do, just drive down to Florence and see this big flea market, especially booth number 47. Just buy us out, get it all, because you know I need to go buy some new toys. So I use all my money I make at the flea market to buy new toys. I'm going to show you the rest of the booth. This is mainly Beverly and Jackie's side. They have a lot of great stuff as well. A lot of great deals. We find the stuff at a really good price, so we can sell it at a really good price where it's not too expensive, because everybody wants a good deal. So I'm going to pan out a little bit so you can see what the booth looks like from a distance. But you see, that's our little cubby hole of a booth, and it is loaded. It is full, and I'm sure you'll find something there that you just can't live without. All right, well, I'm just going to walk through the flea market a little bit and do a little shopping myself. You can see what some of the other vendors have. You see, they have all kinds of things as well. A lot of them carry furniture. We actually don't carry furniture at our booth because we don't have enough space for furniture. But there's a lot of great things here. I enjoy going through the booths, and like I said, I usually look for old vintage toys. That's what I'm looking for when I go to the flea market. And I have found so many good toys here over the years. Even though I've only had a booth here this time for a year, Ray and I had a booth here a couple, maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago, where we kept it for a couple years going, and we always had a great time. While you're looking around, I'll tell you a funny story. We had this screen, this partition display that we used when we were putting things out, when we didn't want people to shop in the booth. We just wanted time to work. And we paid about $10 for it at dirt cheap, and Ray painted it and made it nice. So we would spread it out when we would work, and we put this ridiculous price on it, like $225, so nobody would buy it, and we could keep it there. And we came back to the flea market the next week, and somebody bought our screen for $225. We couldn't believe it. It was hilarious. I love this little vintage blue car. It's priced for $50 firm. That means you can't get any kind of discount on it, but I've got it on my wish list. I might come back and get that one day. And my mother had this cookbook. I remember that. I was checking out this Ronald McDonald plate to see if it was porcelain or plastic. It's plastic, so I probably already have that. And I love this booth. I love these old Miss Butterworth, Aunt Jemima type jars, and I like Coca-Cola stuff. But I like this little bread counter cover. It's plastic. It's just like $16. That's a pretty good deal. I might get that. Saw this little booth that has a dollar section. Let's see this little cute little Avon plate down here. It says Mother's Day 1981. I might get that too. I'm gonna have to look around. Always love this booth too. They always have great prices. They have that little squishy earth, and I love Slim Jims, and I have one of these mugs. I might get this one. It's $10, but everything's half price at this booth, so it'd only be $5. The squishy, I don't think is half price. I don't think that's their number. Sometimes you have to watch it and make sure people don't put stuff down in the wrong booth when they're looking around, because sometimes they're too lazy to go put it back at the booth they got it from. So gotta watch that sometimes. So much different stuff at this flea market. I'm sure you'll find something. If you collect anything, you will probably find a piece for your collection here. I'll always look through these little cards and stuff to see if there's anything I need. Some cute stuff, but I don't think I need any of that right now. Let me keep looking around, see if I can find anything. Now this booth has some cute stuff. I like that Spider-Man bubble bath container. I love these Garfield bookends down at the bottom. I'm gonna think about those. I love that giant Ninja Turtle, but I already have 2 of those. This booth had some really cool collectible stuff. Definitely need to check that one out. This booth has a lot of great stuff too. A lot of good stuff for a man cave here. And they have a lot of old albums too. I saw some Superman the movie albums I was kind of interested in. Tons of old signs and everything. Well, I think these are new to look old, but those would be great in a man cave. I love these little horses, but I'll have to save up if I want those, but I really like those. Those are pretty cool. I've had my eye on this Tsum Tsum display up there. That's where you put those little Tsum Tsum characters. Have all these old cookie type jars, candy jars. I love these. I love this lamp. I've looked at it so many times. It's like an oriental vintage lamp, but it's a little pricey for me, but I do love it. I love this booth. Every time I walk by it, it smells so good, and they have a lot of crystals and wind chimes, and I've bought several things from them. It's a very, very cool place. This booth belongs to my friends Brandy and Beth. They have some really cool items here. They used to have this booth with their mother, and Brandy and Beth both work at the flea market sometimes, so you might meet them up front at the checkout desk if you buy a couple things. Tell them you saw our video if you do. But I love their little owls they have here, very 70s, 80s, and they have the best booth for vintage jewelry if that's what you're looking for. They have some great prices, beautiful pieces. They're all in the display case, so like if you see something you want, you just go up to the front counter, tell them you need the key, and they'll come back there and show you the jewelry. Then they have some those vanity brushes that are cool, but you can just get lost here looking at all their cool stuff. I don't think I've really ever met too many people that don't like a good flea market. A flea market just has a little bit of nostalgia and history and just makes you think back of happier times. This booth has so much cool stuff. They have all these smalls, and then they have a lot of tin signs, a lot of mermaid signs, which I've done a bathroom at the Toy Museum in mermaids. So I'm always drawn to that, and Elvis signs, and such good stuff. And then this booth in the back corner belongs to my friend Missy. It's such a funny story. We ran into each other here. Her daughter was one of my pageant winners back in the day, and we didn't even know we both had flea market booths here. But she has a great booth with a lot of cool vintage stuff. You're definitely going to find something you want there. Flea market shaped like the letter L, and if you go into the tip of the L, there's a couple booths back that way that has some really cool stuff in it. I was drawn to this big peacock, this metal peacock. I would probably never put it in a yard, but I would definitely put it in the toy museum. The Tsum Tsum display at the top was not priced, so I did get Brandy to text the owners, and they decided they would sell it. And I thought it was going to be really expensive, but they sold it to me for $10. That's a score. Didn't buy a whole lot, but I will show you what I did get. I got the Tsum Tsum display that I'm going to put all my little Tsum Tsum characters in for the toy museum, and I paid $10, and the cheapest one on eBay is $150, so I definitely got a great deal there. Don't think you can't get a great deal at a flea market. I got this little Avon plate for $1, and the booth was 20% off, so I only paid 80 cents for it. I got the little squishy earth for $5, and the Slim Jim mug also for $5 because it was marked 10, but it was half price. You can see my little Avon plate. The cheapest one on eBay is worth about $6, so I paid 80 cents for mine. And then the little Squishy World is worth about $11 plus shipping. I paid $5 for mine. And then the Slim Jim mug, the cheapest one I could find, was about $19. So you can definitely find good deals at the flea market. Well, if you like junk hunting and thrift shopping and toy collecting and value in toys, definitely follow my YouTube channel. All you got to do is search value in my toy collection and you'll find it. Well, I am brand new to the world of YouTube. I'm a baby YouTuber and I'm trying to build up subscribers so I can do more of these videos and grow the channel. So if you liked it, just hit like and hit subscribe if you don't mind and help me build up my channel. All right, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and until next time, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.